Hello YouTube and welcome to another Linux tutorial. So in this video I'll show you how to deploy MongoDB database in Linux as a container. So are you ready? Let's get started. So as you may know, MongoDB is a document oriented database. Okay, so it contains actually collections and documents. We'll see that in details in the future in videos. But today I will just show you the quickest way to deploy it using Docker. So first thing first, you have to make sure that Docker is running in your system. So here I'm running Ubuntu. So in order to check if the service is running, so I'll use the command systemctl status, then the service name, which is Docker. Here we go. So you can see now that the Docker service is active and running. Okay, so now I can work with it in order to pull the MongoDB images from the Docker hub. So let me clear the screen. So the first command that you can execute in order to pull or download the MongoDB image is actually docker pull, then the image name. So for MongoDB we just use Mongo as a name. So if you execute this command, it will actually pull the latest version of MongoDB, which is now 5.0 something. Okay, but me, I don't want the latest one, I want a specific version. I will use here the version 4.0.4 because it has enough for me to work with it. Okay, so remember, if you don't specify the version number, it will download the latest version, but me, I will just download this version. It's okay for me. Here we go. Normally it will take some time, but me, I already downloaded, so that is why it's so quick. Okay, so in order to see all the images that you have pulled using Docker, you can just execute the command docker images. So here you can see that I have two images from the repository Mongo. So I have one with the tag latest, which I told you it's the latest version. It was just created 3 weeks ago and the size is about 682 megabytes. But me, I will be working with the version 4.0.4, which has as an image ID something that starts with 525. Okay, as you can see in the screen, and it was created 2 years ago and it has almost half size of the first one, so that's okay for me. Okay, so now that we have our images pulled from the Docker hub, we can run them or run it, because I will just run one instance of MongoDB. So in order to run our MongoDB image, it's simple as sudo docker run. Okay, and here I'll be run it in the detach mode. That's why the letter D, so D for detach, which means the container will be running in the background. Okay, and here we can also map a port. So the local port on my system will be 27017. This is the exact port of the MongoDB running on the container. That's why I have to do this in order to map it, to map the port in the container or the port in my machine. I can also attach a volume. So here, let me switch to the other shell. I have created a directory called MongoDB data on my home directory, which will actually store the MongoDB database, because actually we need a directory in our machine in order to store the MongoDB database. And also I will map the location where MongoDB stores its databases in the container with this directory, and we do that with this option here, -v for volume. Here I have to specify the path on my local machine, which is home MongoDB data, this is the directory that I have created, it will be mapped with the default directory where MongoDB stores its databases, which is /data/db. So this is the default directory where MongoDB stores the databases in the container. Okay, and finally we can here put the image that we want to run. So I will run the image Mongo, but with the version 4.0.4. Okay, so let's run. So if you have this random hash, it means that the container is running. We can verify that using the command sudo docker ps. Here we go. You can see that the container has an ID that starts with bb50. Okay, it's using the image Mongo 4.0.4. Okay, it was created 14 seconds ago. The status is up, and the port mapping is that I have specified 27017. And for this container, it has actually given a random name called Modest Jones. Yes, Modest Jones. So we'll be using this name in order to interact with this container image. So remember that. So now let's connect with this container. So I'll use this time the command docker exec -t for interactive shell, and here I'll be specifying the image or the container name, which is Modest, as you can see in the above line, Modest Jones. Okay, and here you can specify the command or the bash that you want to run. So in order to interact with MongoDB, we use actually the Mongo command line in order to interact with it. So let's execute that. Here we go. Now we are inside the MongoDB. So here you can see this is the MongoDB shell version 4.0.4. It connecting to the MongoDB database using the port 27017. Okay, so let me clear that. Now the first command that actually you can use is show DBs in order to show all the databases in MongoDB. So by default we have actually 4 databases, but here we have just 3 because the third one is called test. It's not showing because we don't add any data yet. If you add a collection or a document, it will show. Okay, so in order to see it, you can just type db. So db will show you the current database you are in. So as you can see, it's test. So the test database in MongoDB is called test actually. Okay, so here with this shell you can execute different commands in order to work with any database. So for this database test, let's create, for example, a collection. Okay, in order to do that, we can use the command db create collection. Okay, so remember here to write this collection with capital C, and between parentheses you can just give a name of your collection. Let's call it, for example, students. So collection is like table in the traditional databases. Let's call it students. Here we go. It's okay. Let's show the collections now. So here we have collection name students. We can add what we call documents. Documents is the equivalent of rows in the relational database like MySQL. So in order to do that, we can just insert something very simple. So I'll use the command db dot the collection name, which is students, and here we can use the function called insert one, and I will be inserting something also very simple. Let's start with the name for students. Let's call it, for example, Thomas. Okay. Let's add an age. For example, 25. And also we can add, if you want, subject. So this is just a basic example just to see how it's going on with this MongoDB document databases. For example, you can see here physics. And finally, let's add something Boolean, for example, major, or let's is verified, for example, is verified. We'll make it to true. That's all. We have to close our with curly braces and a parenthesis. Here we go. Now we have inserted one document in our collection. If you want to display it, pretty simple, tp.student.find. Here we go. Here it's showing me this document in one line, but you can use a function called pretty in order to display it in a pretty way. If my memory is good, here we go. So you can see the document that we have added. Thomas has age 25, subject physics, is verified true. It has added this here, this key value underscore ID, which has this random hash here. So that was just a brief example here in order to show you this MongoDB database. Okay. And now you can see that after we have added this collection with this document, now with show DBs, it shows me actually the database test. So in fact, we have actually 4 databases in our DB, MongoDB database. Okay. Now you can disconnect using just Control D from this shell. Here we go. So that was just a brief example to show you how to actually run MongoDB as a container in Linux. In the upcoming video, I will go in details to work with this MongoDB database. We'll see the queries, we'll see how to how to restore the DB and so on. Okay. So as always, I hope it has been informative for you, and I want to thank you for viewing. Bye bye.